Hello, Expand Dog. How you doing, dude?
Oh, I tried, guys.
Oh, guys, he tried.
Trying to get through, because, you know, this is supposed to be ReviewTech USA's premiere stream, like the cherry on top of the sundae, like the very best of ReviewTech USA is supposed to be his May 1st burst stream.
Yeah.
Where he felt Dark Side Phil. Let me tell you something. This is one of the worst streams that I have ever witnessed. And it's honestly terrible. Nobody can A-log ReviewTech USA because he is like the most boring, shitty performer of all time. He has his chat just like locked down. Anybody who's bringing up the Dropbox, he instantly bans. Anybody who's even asking questions about it, he's instantly banning. As he just sits there in silence, in total dead air. Just like hitting the soundboard. Keeps hitting the soundboard, clapping, or, you know, weird gay sayings on his soundboard. He's belching into the microphone. And then the rest of it is just him sitting in silence, watching Dark Side Phil just getting stoned out of his mind. And it's like, how is anyone actually watching this shit? How is anyone donating to this shit? So I will eventually get through it after the stream tonight. I'm going to try and finish going through it and clipping it. But my God, out of any show that we've ever clipped, and this includes Ralph, Fuentes,
Cog.
even Cog. Well, okay, maybe not Cog, but like iDubbbz and Anissa, it's somehow worse than all of those. It's somehow more boring and shitty than all of those, and I'm struggling. Like, and I've went through some dirty, shitty shows to try and clip it for you guys. This is the worst one ever. So we're kind of stalled a little bit on ReviewTech. We're in a stalemate because how can you A-log content that doesn't even exist? It's not even content.
Dude, we have the
like,
older videos.
It's like Schrodinger's lolcow. Like he exists and doesn't exist at once. So I don't know, guys. We're gonna try our best, but ReviewTech basically just took the ultimate L and like self-reported being a pedophile.
Buddy.
And he accused us of all this hack. Oh yeah, they're going and getting my private info. We explained like 10 different ways of how that's not the case, but now it's like 100% not the case. We have like the ultimate alibi that it was some other crazy hacker that hacked all of Dropbox. Will ReviewTech USA apologize? Will he admit that he was wrong? If ReviewTech apologizes, admits he was wrong about accusing us of the Dropbox, and he properly explains in great detail exactly how the teenage girl's photos ended up in his Dropbox and gives a satisfactory explanation as to why he has a burner phone exclusively for the Dropbox that has pictures of teenage girls on it from his ex-wife that he's been keeping on there for 3 years that have been recently accessed. If he gives a proper explanation of that, we'll stop A-logging him. But he's got to apologize, and he's got to give
kiss the ring.
Well, he's got to kiss the ring as well. Let's be real.
You know what's really
funny?
funny?
Do it. He can't give a correct accounting of how this happened.
Buddy, it's hamina. By the way, real fast, Suffer Horse has gifted 5
subs.
139 away from extended show and extra goals there. Thank you so much, Suffer Horse. Big support.
Kiss Papa's ring, Vickers.
But hear this, folks. Suffer Horse, listen to this one, Ashton. So he's A-logging fucking DSP. DSP Gaming has 210,000.
So funny. Oh my God.
Ashton,
oh man.
210K subs. Rich has 1.03 million, right? Guys, on almost May 1st, pretty much on the anniversary of the jackoff, DSP has surpassed ReviewTech
USA's entire channel. Can you believe it? Imagine losing. You've fallen so far, buddy. You're now objectively lower than Phil.
Whoa.
Phil has you by the balls,
Holy
buddy.
shit, that's bad. And we are beating both of them. That fucking rules.
Bring it up, DSP dub. And we're going to be ringing up multiple Dark Side Phil W's today.
It's a big day for DSP.
It actually is. Somehow DSP, it's not that DSP has risen so high.
It's just everyone else is tumbling.
Others have fallen so low. Others have fallen so low into the gutter that somehow Phil is dunking on them from his position. I don't know how. I don't know why. But you gotta love it when Dark Side Phil hands out a Feltoning like this.
Yeah, it does. But this is like big because this is like exponential because of the fact that he has only 200K and ReviewTech is a million.
To be fair, Dark Side Phil does have 65,000 uploads.
That's true.
65,000 uploads. That's crazy, man. He really is the hardest working man on the planet.
But it's
every hour. So like Phil, I am no Dark Side Phil aficionado, but I've been looking into Phil this week just because our other characters are like intersecting with Phil, like ReviewTech and Rekieta and other stuff.
Wait. This is like a Marvel movie where you have to watch the other Marvel movie to get
I'm going back and I'm watching like Shang-Chi or some shit to try and understand. So it's interesting to me, Dark Side Phil. Every hour of his life is like catalog. Like every single hour of Phil's life is accounted for on his schedule. Okay. And he won't deviate from his schedule for any reason. Phil seems to believe that he has to, like, he can't move anything around. Like if groceries, he has to get groceries between 5 and 7 p.m. on his day off. Yeah. They can't possibly be obtained at any other time. Like it has to be done on his day off at this specific time. And it's like, Phil, like you could like send your wife out to get it like on a day that you're working, or you could take like an hour away from the store. You could do it this time, but he won't. No. And it's like, why not? Why can't you like change your schedule just slightly? Like you are aware, I mean, COVID changes, but like he's been like this for years. There's like 24-hour stores, like there's options. Like, but he believes that you have to work from like 11 to like 7 or whatever the fuck the hours are, and it just can't change, and it's rigid. That's weird, isn't it? It's unfixable. And I just don't understand why he's this way.
It's not like he has like a multi-million-dollar stream where it has to be like that, or else it fucks. It's like, Buddy made $13 the other day playing Elden Ring.
Like we only eat roast beef on Sunday. You can't. Like, this sort of guy is like, no, you have to have only eggs for breakfast. You couldn't have eggs for lunch. That would be weird. It's just like this weird mentality. Like I just don't understand why he's fucking like this. They're saying because he's a fucking king, that's why. Supreme autism. Pill Bottle Death Rattle has gifted 5
subs. That's 133 away from the goal. Let's fucking hit it. By the way,
he was explaining this week, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I've heard this before too. Arari knows a lot about the DSP lore, and he told me it's like every minute, like it's like no. It's 6 p.m. I have to, X, Y, or Z. Like do this. Like this is like marked on the calendar. He's the kind of guy who sleeps at the same time every night and wakes up at the same time in the morning, and the coffee machine's on an auto, like it starts by itself.
I don't understand. it's just radically different than our approach, which is to have no consistency whatsoever. Fly by the seat of our fucking pants and improv everything and hope for the fucking best. Phil the king, he's consistent. He's always there. Every hour of his life is accounted for. Like he has like piss breaks, like scheduled, like down to like the minute of what he's going to be doing at every second of his life. And I just thought, I'm like, that's somewhat fascinating. I'm starting to kind of understand why people are so obsessed with Phil.
Because there's like all these interesting little lore things. By the way, I'm assuming we have today. Guys, DSP felts the fuck out of Rekieta. Nick Rekieta gets so felted.
Nick Rekieta laid so low by the king.
He's like
The king Phil destroys him.
I'm not even exaggerating.
In a way that like we couldn't even destroy him.
Yeah,
it's just like so. He's just so off the cuff righteous with what his take is. It's like, yeah. You know, like this is like just like the layman's like completely uninitiated to Rekieta's take on exactly why Rekieta's a joke and a fraud. So that's gonna be fun when we get to that DSP versus Rekieta.
It's really I was dying. Like I was like, and he's like, by the way, he's like trying to be nice.
He doesn't even know how to say his name. He doesn't even
Rekieta.
It's so fucking funny. Like Rekieta's just so far beneath him. So far below Phil. Like Phil can't even be bothered to get his name right.
Buddy.
It's so fucking kingly. Krellin's like, wait, how can you even get felted by DSP? I thought it was impossible. Us too, until we learned of ReviewTech and Rekieta, and then we realized that there's a level of subhuman that even DSP can dunk on.
But it was really sad. The other day, he's like, DSP made $5 in like 3.5 hours. He's like, well, we got one tip there, but it's not good. And I'm like, $5.
I think yesterday DSP had a stream where he got $0.
How is that even possible?
It's over, man. Like it's legit over.
How is that is that possible? If you're not like demonetized or something?
Squirt and Run says that was today's level 1. Okay, so that was today's level 1 podcast. And it's like, if you're not getting support for these segments that you do, why are you fucking doing them?
Yeah.
Like his React content, I'm pretty sure doesn't bring in any viewers or money, but he has to do it anyway because otherwise, like, there'll be no variety and he'll be bored. But if the audience doesn't want the variety and doesn't pay for it and doesn't support it, then what's the point of even doing it anyway?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't even make sense. 1 Minute Man is gone. Was that his last whale? Surely one of the whales will come in.
Well, he keeps felting his own whales. He'll shit on them. He'll be like mad at them and stuff.
Well, that's how you extract maximum value. It's when I go, Psycho, 20 subs, let's go. Psycho, where's the 20 fucking subs or I'm unbanning you? That is how you do it to extract maximum value, but listen here, cocksucker. Where the fuck's my money, bitch?
Oh man.